Hello friends, welcome to my channel. I am Alia, so I am going to say you about human heart. Friends, if you like my video, please subscribe my channel and don't you forget to click bell button. So let's get started. In our world, maybe every child and every student and everyone knows that how important is our heart. And they also know that in our body, main functioning organ is heart. Heart pumps and collects blood from body parts and organs. This everyone knows. Heart is present at left side, not at all left. It's somewhat middle in the chest cavity. So here it is pear shaped in structure. You can see here. Pear shaped in structure. Triangular outline. You can see a triangular outline. Wider at the anterior and somewhat narrower at the posterior here. Maybe you know difference between anterior and posterior. No problem, I'll say you. Anterior means upper side, posterior means lower side. So next, here heart is covered with two membranes here. The membranes are pericardial membranes. Between that membranes a fluid is present. That fluid is pericardial fluid. Here heart is made up of cardiac muscles. You can see here, this is muscle. Outer portion all it is covered with muscle, so that muscle is made up of cardiac muscle. Heart muscle cells are having mesocyte cells. It is not there in your textbook, no problem, I have mentioned it. Heart is having 4 chambers. You can see here 1 2 3 4, and we can call it as also grooves because it is divided into 4 parts. Two upper parts are called arterias. See here, atria. And two lower parts are called ventricles. Atria we can say it as auricle, otherwise you can say it as atria. Here in heart the rigid vessels are arteries. Rigid means strong. You can see here, this is artery, this is artery, this is aorta, this is pulmonary artery, this is arteries. So these are strong, maybe some strong than ventricles. Okay, here arteria which originate from the heart. And so let's get started with blood vessels. Okay, our heart is attached with 5 blood vessels. You can see here, means outer portion it is attached. Here we will start. Okay, superior vena cava, inferior vena cava, pulmonary artery here, this one. These are pulmonary veins, two. It present two sides and two. And next one, aorta. So these all are 5. I'll mention, see, 1 2 3 4 5. There are 5 blood vessels. If you want, wait, I'll show you with clarity. See here, you can see here you can see and you can guess easily that blue color are veins and red color are arteries. Here 1 2 3 4 5. Here this pulmonary artery is here. It come back here. You can see here, pulmonary artery. This is also pulmonary artery. This is also pulmonary artery. Here heart is separated into 4 parts. I have already told you. In that 2 arteries and 2 ventricles are muscularly partitioned. Means you know that they separated by muscularly with muscle. So that muscle separated one is called as septa. Okay, see this one, okay, septa. Here you can see here there are 4 septas. Here there are 4 septa. First, atrioventricular septa, right atrioventricular septa. This septa is called right atrioventricular septa, which separates atria and ventricle. And second one, left atrioventricular septa. Here you can see this one, second one. Next, third, ventricular septum. Here here it is aorta. Okay, aorta, this is aorta, it came here. So here up to this portion it is aortic septum, and this portion is called ventricular septum here, which separates both. This is aortic septum, this is ventricular septum. If you want clearly, wait, I'll explain you. See, I'm gonna draw here, just it is rough diagram for explaining you. This you think as both are arteries. Okay, here I'll divide, see. Okay, here this is left and this is right side. Okay, here this is right side atrioventricular septum. This is right atrioventricular septum. Next, left side, left atrioventricular septum. Here this is aortic septum and this is ventricular septum. You can see here 4 septas. This is about septas. Here in heart there are 2 blood vessels, 2 type of blood vessels from body parts. You can, maybe you know, no problem, I'm saying artery and vein. Here always arteries supply oxygenated blood and veins supply deoxygenated blood, but one confusion you may occur, that pulmonary artery supplies deoxygenated blood. Okay, pulmonary artery supplies deoxygenated blood and pulmonary vein supplies oxygenated blood, means it is reversed to the system. Okay, and there are 4 valves. Valves means which pumps and collects the blood. Okay, here there are 4 valves. You can see here, wait, there are 4 valves. First, this one, tricuspid valve. Second one, bicuspid valve. Right side, tricuspid valve. Left side, bicuspid valve. And this is pulmonary valve, and here before I have already drawn aortic valve. This is aortic valve. Here pulmonary tricuspid valve and bicuspid valve, blood enters into the ventricles from arteries. Here you can see here also hole. Okay, it enters into ventricles and it go by, from left ventricle it goes from aorta, and from right ventricle it goes from pulmonary artery. Okay, maybe you understood. Again I am saying, see, from tricuspid and bicuspid, blood enters from arteries to ventricles. Here ventricles, again it reaches again into the body parts here by like this. From right ventricle it goes from pulmonary artery, and left ventricle it goes from aorta. Okay, 4 valves. And to pump blood, there are two blood types. You know, already I have told, oxygenated, deoxygenated. And you always remember that right heart pumps only deoxygenated blood and left heart pumps oxygenated blood. Maybe you know what is the meaning of deoxygenated and oxygenated. Deoxygenated means which is waste blood, and oxygenated means it's purified blood. Okay, and I'll say positions of valves. Okay, tricuspid valve, it is present between right atrioventricular septum. Okay, this is tricuspid valve. And bicuspid valve is present between left side atrioventricular septum here. Okay, and pulmonary artery, pulmonary valve. It is present here in aortic septum. And aorta, it is present in ventricle septum. Okay. If you don't understood, please say that. Please see, I have already uploaded one video, difference between arteries and veins. If you know difference between arteries and veins, you can easily understand how heart functions, what are their parts, which part supplies which blood. You can understand easily. So next, superior vena cava. It collects deoxygenated blood from the upper parts, means head. Inferior vena cava. It collects blood from lower parts, I mean legs, posterior parts of our body. And next, aorta. Aorta supplies blood to the lungs. Aorta supplies only deoxygenated blood to lungs because lungs purify the blood. So aorta supplies deoxygenated blood into to the heart, to the lungs. So due to lung, you know already that lungs purify the blood. And pulmonary artery, here pulmonary artery pumps deoxygenated blood which sent to lungs for purification. Sorry, I have made a mistake here, not aorta. Pulmonary artery pumps deoxygenated blood to the heart. And next, pulmonary veins. You can see here there are 4 pulmonary veins attached to the heart. So pulmonary veins pumps oxygenated blood. I have already told you, veins pumps deoxygenated blood, but pulmonary vein, it pumps oxygenated blood. Okay. You should know mainly the difference between arteries and veins. Then you can easily understand about heart. If you want that difference, you can watch my video which I have uploaded recently. So thank you so much. Thank you so much for watching my video. If you like my video, please subscribe my channel and share to others. And don't forget to click bell button. Thank you.